Hi friends, today what we are going to deal with that is the relative velocity in two dimensions, that means in terms of vectors. So first of all, as we already learned about what is meant by relative velocity, so let's see this what is meant by relative velocity. The relative velocity of an object A with respect to object B when both are in motion is the rate of change of position of object A with respect to object B. So what is the relative velocity of object A with respect to B? We can write it as VAB is equal to VA minus VB. So if you are writing in terms of vectors, we can write here VAB vector is equal to VA vector minus VB vector. Same way, the relative velocity of B with respect to A, that means VBA, relative velocity of B with respect to A, we can write here VB minus VA. Once again, if you write in terms of vectors, we can write the VBA vector is equal to VB vector minus VA vector. So from these two equations, we can prove that VAB vector is equal to minus of VBA vector. Also we can prove this one. The magnitude of VAB vector is equal to the magnitude of VBA vector. So the relative velocity VAB vector, we can write it as VA vector minus VB vector, right? The same formula once again we can write it as VAB vector is equal to VA vector plus minus of VB vector. That means the relative velocity of A with respect to B is equal to velocity vector of A plus the negative velocity vector of B. So hence the relative velocity of object A with respect to object B is equal to the vector addition of velocity vector of A and the negative velocity vector of B. So this is a way to write what relative velocity. Now let's discuss about how to find the magnitude and direction of the relative velocity in two dimensions. Consider two cars A and B. Okay, so we are talking about two cars A and B are traveling with a velocity VA and VB. So we are writing in terms of vectors. So velocity of A is VA and velocity of B is what? VB. They are making an angle with each other. So we can draw like this. The velocity of car A, that is VA, we have marked it as VA vector, is now making with an angle with the vector VB. Say it as this is a VB vector. They are making with an angle theta. Correct? Now let's find the relative velocity. Let's find the relative velocity of B with respect to A. Relative velocity of B with respect to A. So what is the general equation? VBA is equal to VB minus VA. So we are writing here what? VB plus of minus VA vector. Same as VB minus VA. So in order to get this VB minus VA in your diagram, what should be done here? The VA vector should be what? Minus of VA. So for that purpose, what we are doing here, we are changing the direction of VA into opposite direction. Now what happened here? VA become what? Minus of VA. That means if this is the angle theta, so what is the angle? This one, VB and minus VA, we can write here 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta. Now let's find the resultant of VB and minus VA. Resultant of VB and minus VA. So in order to find the resultant of VB and minus VA, we already know the methods. One is parallelogram method and other one is the triangular method. Let's use here the parallelogram method. So we have to construct a parallelogram. So we have constructed a parallelogram. Now as we already know the diagonal, if you draw the diagonal exactly towards this point, this will be the resultant of VB and minus VA. So what is the resultant of VB and minus VA? We can write it as VBA. What is that? VBA. So this vector represents what? VBA. That is relative velocity of B with respect to A. Now, in order to find the magnitude of VBA, we have already learned one formula, right? The resultant is equal to root of A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. Correct? Same way, we have already learned one formula to calculate the angle of resultant. Tan theta or tan alpha is equal to B sin theta divided by A plus B cos theta. So we can apply this one here. So here what is the resultant here? That is equal to VBA. We will be taking only the magnitude. So VBA is equal to square root of, now what is the first one here? That is VA, here it become minus VA, you take only the magnitude, so we can write here what? VA square plus VB square plus 2VA VB cos theta. Here what is the theta? Theta in between VB and minus VA, that is equal to 180 minus theta. So we can write here what? Cos of 180 minus theta. So we can write the formula relative velocity of B with respect to A is equal to square root of VA square plus VB square. Now what is cos 180 minus theta? Cos 180 minus theta is equal to minus cos theta. So we can write here minus 2VA VB cos theta. So this is the way to calculate what? The magnitude of the relative velocity of B with respect to A. Now if the question is asking what is the direction? What is the direction of resultant velocity? So just imagine the direction of resultant velocity, this VBA, the green color, the VBA and minus VA making an angle, say it as alpha. So we can find the angle here. Tan alpha is equal to, what is the general equation? B sin theta. What is that? B sin theta. Here what is the B here we are using for? VB sin theta. Here what is the theta? Theta is the angle between VB and minus VA. Okay, VB and minus VA, don't be confused in that one. That is equal to 180 minus theta divided by VA plus VB. Now cos theta. Here what is cos theta? Cos 180 minus theta. Cos 180 minus theta. So the formula we can write here what? Tan alpha is equal to sin 180 minus theta is equal to sin theta itself. So VB sin theta divided by VA. Now cos 180 minus theta is minus cos theta, right? So we can write the VA minus VB cos theta. So this is the way to find the direction of the relative velocity or the resultant. Now let's find the relative velocity of A with respect to B. That is VAB is equal to VA minus VB, or you can write the word VA plus minus VB. Here what you have to do here, you have to take the negative of VB, negative vector of VB vector. Okay, and the same way you have to draw the diagram. For in this case you have to draw, instead of minus VA you have to construct what? Minus VB. So that means here you have to take minus VB and you have to construct the parallelogram once again, and you will be getting the resultant in this direction, you see, in this opposite direction. Okay, so I'm not deriving it here, so you just derive it, you will be getting what? The same relation as VBA. So we can prove here that the relation of VBA, to find the resultant, VBA will be equal to VAB. Same way the direction formula also become what? Same. Okay, that is VB sin theta divided by VA minus VB cos theta. So this is the general equation to calculate the magnitude of resultant velocity and the direction of relative velocity. Just to discuss about two cases here. Say it as case 1. Imagine when two bodies are moving along parallel lines in the same direction. Okay, two bodies, that's car A and car B in this example, moving along parallel lines in the same direction. That means we can consider the theta is equal to 0. So here what is the resultant formula? VAB as well as VBA is equal to square root of VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB cos theta. That is, VAB as well as VBA is equal to square root of VA minus VB the whole square. That is, VAB as well as VBA is equal to VA minus VB. Also write here what plus or minus VA minus VB. So what is the relative velocity of A with respect to B and B with respect to A? That is equal to what? VA minus VB. That means you are subtracting that velocities. Now next case, when two bodies are moving along parallel lines but in opposite direction, say it as theta is equal to 180 degree. If you calculate theta is equal to 180 degree, VAB as well as VB, the formula is same only, no? So VA square plus VB square minus 2VA VB cos 180. What is cos 180? Minus 1. So minus minus plus. So you can write here VAB equal to VBA is equal to root of VA square plus VB square plus 2VA VB. That means you can write here VBA as well as VAB is equal to root of VA plus VB the whole square. That is, VBA as well as VAB equal to VA plus VB. Here also the value may be what? Plus or minus. So this is the way to find what? The magnitude of relative velocity when both are traveling in same direction or when both are traveling in opposite direction. Now let's discuss about one of the application of this relative velocity concept, that is the rain and man. So just before discussing here, let's draw here the direction as this is a north and this is the east. Okay, consider a man is walking due east. So in this direction the man is walking. So let me draw this diagram here. A man is walking in due east with a velocity, say it as Vm, V subscript m, the velocity of the man. So while he is walking, suppose the rain is falling vertically, we can write it as velocity Vr, velocity of rain, correct? So you can see here velocity of rain as like this. See, straight line it should be. So velocity of rain, this is the Vr, V subscript r. So direction is vertically downward. So in order to draw the vector notation, let's draw here tail to tail method. Say it as this is the Vr. Same as this one, this is the Vr and this is the Vm. Clear? Now the person is walking due east and the rain is coming vertically down. Okay. Now what do you have to calculate here? In which direction he has to hold his umbrella? In which direction he has to hold his umbrella? Now just imagine the man is walking due east and the rain is falling vertically down. Can he keep his umbrella like this? No. He has to keep the umbrella in a particular angle. That means in which direction he has to keep his umbrella? There we have to use the relative velocity concept. Velocity of rain with respect to man. Velocity of rain with respect to man. We can write in vector notation. That is equal to Vr vector minus Vm vector, or Vrm is equal to Vr vector plus minus of Vm vector. That means we have to take here negative of Vm. Negative of Vm. If I take the negative of Vm in the same diagram, let me draw here without changing the magnitude, only change the direction. So I am just changing the direction here. This is now what? Minus of Vm. Minus of Vm. Now how to calculate the resultant of minus Vm and Vr? So once again we have to construct the parallelogram and you have to find what? The resultant. So here what is the resultant here? Draw the diagonal. You draw the diagonal. So this will be the direction of resultant. Here what is the resultant? That is VRM, relative velocity of rain with respect to man. Actually the rain is falling vertically down, but the person is walking with a particular velocity Vm. Now for him rain will appears to fall in this direction. So that means he has to hold his umbrella. He has to hold his umbrella in this relative velocity direction. That means he has to hold his umbrella like this. Then only the man can protect himself from rain. So now the question is here, at what angle he has to hold his umbrella. So in order to find the direction, you can use this tan theta term. So we can write here tan theta is equal to opposite side. What is opposite side here? Vm. So Vm. So this is same as what? Vm, right? The magnitude. Vm divided by adjacent side. Here this is the adjacent side. That is equal to what? Vr. So theta can be calculated as what? Tan inverse of Vm divided by Vr. So this is the one of the application of what? Relative velocity concept. I hope you understood this one. Thank you all of you.